Good afternoon. Welcome back to Wild Haven Pastures. Today we are moving the chicks out of the barn, out of their brooder that they have outgrown into their chicken tractor. So we have 20 Cornish Cross hens that are almost 3 weeks old at this point, and they are feathered. They're starting to fly around and flap around. They're starting to get tired of being in these closed quarters, so we are giving them a little more room by moving them into the chicken tractor we have set up outside. Another advantage of this is they will have access to grass and bugs, and will be able to forage around a little bit. Okay, so instead of moving the whole tractor, we are going to just put them in this little bucket that I have and move them little by little. So I have 20 chicks. I can probably fit 4 or 5 at a time, and we'll get them in their new home outside. So we have them inside the barn right now. They are starting to really smell because that's really all Cornish Cross do is just eat and poop. So we are ready to get our barn back. All right, I've got 5 chicks in here, and I'm just going to walk them outside and put them in their new home. Gently.
So now we're just going to put them in this place. This is the old chicken tractor.
All right. 6 down. 14 to go. Okay, we got our last batch of chickens coming in. Okay, so, oh, nope. Oh, hey, the other direction. All right, so I'm just kind of showing them where their waterer is so they can get fresh water. I like this better because it's raised off the ground. The other one was getting filled up with their bedding. All right, so we've got them in the chicken tractor right now. They're all moved over. Everybody seems to be walking around, exploring, finding things to chew on. We have these 2 feeders, and we have them on pulleys. Up at the top, you can see they're on the rope, and it's really easy to just be able to grab the top up here and pull the rope up and lift these off of the ground. We just raise them up at night because we do restrict feed from them for about 12 hours in the evenings until the morning. We put it back. We do have 2 because they like to eat. So once we release the pulleys down to the ground, they get really excited and will just like climb all over each other trying to get to the food. So having 2 separate feeding areas is great because they all want that food first thing as soon as it's put down. We also have our waterers over here. We have this one hanging. This is one that's similar to what they were used to in the brooder. And then we do have a backup. We always have a backup watering system in here just in case they spill it or something happens. There's always a backup so they won't overheat. So this one is the little cup system. If you're using a system like this, always make sure that you have the lid on. It doesn't have to be put, really tight, but we just refill that as it empties. You just want it closed enough that if they jump up there, and you can see that they've already jumped up there a couple times, that they aren't able to fall into the water and drown or get the water dirty. Okay, so lots of happy little chirps here. Everyone seems to be doing fine and liking their new space. So they are still pretty young. So at this point, they'll probably stay in this area for maybe a week. Once they have, taken the grass down and are ready to move, we'll just move the whole tractor out. Eventually, we'll be putting them out into our back pasture. one of the reasons we put our chicks, our meat birds in the back pasture is just because of the amount of poop that they make. It does bring a lot of flies. So we try to keep that away from the barn and the other animals and away from our house as well. And that is it. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe so you can see how they grow in the next couple weeks, and leave me any questions or suggestions in the comments. Thanks.